Welcome to 5 Minutes with David. David here. Thank you for joining me for this episode. This episode is also about the tree. In our last episode, we talked about what the lessons we can learn from the tree. And our first lesson was, can you remember? Letting go so that we can grow. But before I go to the second lesson, I want you to hit the subscription button. I want you to hit the like button and smash the notification bell so that you will not miss any episode of 5 Minutes with David. Now, before we go to the second lesson, I want you to call somebody. I want you to share this link with somebody. Okay? All right. Second lesson. In Proverbs 13 verse 7, it says, there are those who pretend to be rich, yet have nothing, and those who pretend to be poor and have great wealth. I remember in Ghana, there is a saying, a popular thing that people say that outside gentility, home cry. What am I saying? When things change, we need to adjust. Just like the tree. When it is in winter or in Harmattan, the tree shares its leaves so that it can conserve energy, so that it can conserve nutrients. So why do we keep on holding on to the old things? Why do we want to do things the same way when things change? When things are good, we need to celebrate and keep pushing. But when things are unfavorable, we need to shift. We need to adapt. That is how we thrive. That is how we survive. That is how we grow. As the poet and author Rabindranath Tagore put it in his book, The Crescent Moon, you can't cross the sea merely by standing and staring at the sea. When things changes, we need to change. Adaptation is the courage to move forward even when the path changes. Imagine a company or a business that is thriving in a booming economy. When the economy shifts, they make changes. They pivot their strategies to suit them by cutting costs, by laying off employees. Also, when we face challenges, when things changes in our lives, we also need to change. For example, in this ever-changing job market, we need to learn new skills so that we can survive in the changing job market. A farmer switches crops when the climate changes so that they can have better harvest. It is the same. When things changes in our lives, we need to change. You are a young lady. The moment you marry, you know that there is a change in your life. You need to switch from being the things that you used to do when you were single and then try to adapt to your new environment. You move from a place to a different city. You need to change your lifestyle to suit you in that city, in that environment. So adaptation is key to having a better future, to having growth in our lives. If we want to see good things in our lives, we need to adapt when things changes. I quite remember when I was teaching in the middle school. Then later I was told I was going to teach in the primary school. Some teachers were just nagging, I am a middle school teacher. Why do I need to go and teach the primary school again? But we need to change. When the job market changes, that is how we survive. So this is the second lesson about the tree. I want you to hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell so that you will be able to receive more episodes when I come online. All right, guys, I want you to go today. When you go also, just look at your life and see where you need to adapt, where you need to change. If you have a baby, you need to adapt, right? If you had one and you're having two now, you need to adapt and see how you are going to live your life. If you don't have and you are now planning to have, that one too, you need to adapt. Your life changes. The food you eat, the exercise that you have to do, we need to adapt. Now, if you don't have a job and now if you did not have a job and now you are having a job, it means there are some changes that you need to do, right? Concerning your relationships, concerning your time, when you will sleep and when you will wake up. So in life, there is adaptation. In every stage in life, we need to adapt to suit our present condition. All right, thank you. And also, I want you to write the things you need to change in your lives. As you do that, as you write them, as you do this exercise, you continue to grow and see the places that you need to make changes. I will see you in my next video. Thank you.